Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexie. For those who don't know me, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys about my weight loss journey and how I lost 25 plus pounds. I'm not a nutritionist. This is just what I did and some of the tricks and tips that I did to help me lose weight. I will say it's more of a lifestyle change, and I know in the past it's really annoying to hear people say that, but that really is the truth. There is no like quick fix. I always used to watch videos on YouTube that would promise like this quick fix, and I would try and do those videos, but there really is no quick fix. It really is just a lifestyle change that you have to take. For myself personally, I had always been on the skinnier side throughout my entire life. I always was really athletic. I played a bunch of sports throughout my high school and my middle school career, and then when I got into college, I really like stopped working out entirely. I stopped focusing on my health, and that really attributed to my negative like mental health too. I really believe that. So at this point, I was just really unhappy and uncomfortable in my own skin. Like I really felt uncomfortable with my body. I didn't feel good. Uncomfortable meaning like I just felt like uncomfortable, you know? I don't know how else to say it. Anyway, so this is just the backstory. I know this is very long. Anyway, so I was around, I gained like 20 pounds by dating my boyfriend. I was, you know, regularly 128, we'll say, in high school. And then I got to this point where I was around 147. That's kind of when I stopped looking at the scale. I know for a fact that I definitely was above that. I'm gonna say I probably was 155 at my heaviest. I don't know that for sure. I just know that like I definitely got bigger after looking at the scale at that point. So in January 2020, I was like, forget this. I really want to try and make some lifestyle changes. I tried it in the past, and I'm going to tell you guys, like, if I could do it, you could do it too. I promise. It really has to be something that you do for yourself though, because it is going to take some motivation, but I promise you, once you get in the rhythm of it, it'll feel better. So these are the changes that I made that you can make too in your life. So my first change was that I cut out all dairy. I totally went dairy free. This was really hard at first. However, for me personally, this worked really well because, like I said, I'm very sensitive to dairy, so the bloating, all of that really went away after I cut out dairy. So I will say like the first week was so hard. However, after I cut it all out, I felt way better because personally for me, dairy was, you know, I'm very sensitive to it. It was not making my life any better by having it in there. And that's not to say, you know, every once in a while I will enjoy like a quesadilla from Uncle Julio's, but I definitely notice after I eat it that I should not have eaten it because dairy is not for me. So that is that, no dairy. Not only that, but like growing up, I never really drank water. So I got a water bottle that my mom gave me for Christmas and started filling that up. I would drink about like, I think it was like a 34 milliliter water bottle. I would drink like 4 of those a day, and that really helped keep me full. So one of the biggest changes that I implemented was I did a lot of cardio. I really focused on going to the gym at least 4 times a week. We'll say I was going in the beginning about every day. I would run, I would do the Stairmaster. The bicycle is one of my favorites. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that cardio is like super fun in the beginning. However, it does get fun because of the way you feel after it. You feel like a rush of accomplishment, your endorphins are released, so it does make you feel good. All of these are gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. All of these are gonna suck the first week you do it. It's really, you just have to stay consistent with it, and it will get like 1,000 times better. It'll get so much easier. You're going to want to do it. Your body is going to thank you for it. So not only that, but I did cardio like 4 or 5 times a week. I loved it. I had always hated cardio. I would tell you growing up, even though I did sports, I hated running, but I really started feeling a lot better and noticing a big difference after I would work out, after I would do cardio. So for me personally, what I would do was I would go on YouTube, I would watch those court shows, you know, those really like trashy TV ones, and I would get sucked into that and I'd just run. And that really was helpful. So I think if you have a problem with trying to like get started, put something on TV that you enjoy, something that's going to distract you from it. Put music you really like. Change it up, like start listening to new music. The next thing that I really did that I think really helped my weight loss was counting calories. I just want to make a little disclaimer for you guys. I don't really recommend getting too sucked into the counting calories. It happened to me. It can happen very easily, and I do think that it is really detrimental to your mental health. It makes you think about food in a different way. It really can lead you down a really not good path in terms of your relationship with food. That happened to me, and I really had to just delete all of the calorie counting apps on my phone. What I will say is maybe don't download like MyFitnessPal. I think that that's pretty bad and can, you know, really lead you down a really bad path with food. But I do think that counting calories and being more conscious of the calories that are in the foods that you're eating is important. For instance, you know, sauces. I love sauces. What I would always do was I would go to Chick-fil-A. I would eat like 4 Chick-fil-A sauces, chicken nuggets, and french fries. And I thought that was a healthy meal. But then, you know, now looking into it, I think a Chick-fil-A sauce has like 120 calories, 100 calories. I know it's over 100. I don't know how many. I think it's like 100 or 120. That's like added calories that you're not even thinking about. I know with like ketchup and barbecue sauce, it's all very similar. So just for that aspect, I think it helps with portion control, but please do not get too wrapped up or too focused in counting calories, you know. Just I think for sauces and some portion control aspects, it's important because, you know, sauce, like nobody ever thinks about that, but it really can be really hard on your weight loss journey, and it's something that nobody really thinks about. I think that is another important aspect, but again, don't be too focused on it. Be more conscious of it, especially with drinks. So like I said before, I started drinking a lot more water. I essentially cut out all of sodas and that things. Now I'm not gonna lie, I do and have been drinking a lot of diet root beer recently. I know that that's not really that great. Again, like soda, I think a can of Coke has 120 calories. That's just liquid calories that you're drinking, and if you're trying to lose weight, it's just something that you're not thinking about. It's added calories that can be hurting you and you're not even realizing it. Just be more conscious about the calories that you are taking. I'm not going to sit here and tell you how many calories I think that you should eat or consume. I think that there's a lot of websites that can help you, and if you want to talk to your doctor about it, that would be great too. I just don't want to give anybody misinformation, because if you are consuming too little calories, it can hurt your metabolism. So just be more mindful about calories. It's just about making little sacrifices, but in the end, like, just be consistent. Like, whatever you do, just be consistent. Consistency is your friend with anything that you do, because I think that a big part of losing weight and a big part of my weight loss journey was consistently working out and consistently making sure that I was making, you know, healthier choices with the foods that I was consuming. Something that I do think is incredibly important with weight loss and your weight loss journey is making sure that you do have a few like cheat meals. I don't really like the term cheat meals. It makes it seem like it's something bad, but a few meals where you are having fun. And like for me, for my body personally, whenever I would kind of get stuck with my weight loss journey and I'd feel kind of like in a rut, like I was sitting at this weight plateauing, I would go out and I would have a cheat meal, and I just wouldn't really think about it. I would just enjoy the food that I was eating, because everything in moderation. Moderation is a big key as well. So everything that I was eating, I would enjoy the cheat meals, and I would feel good about it, and I would try not to worry about it too much at this point. Like, I don't really care if I have a cheat meal, but when I was losing weight, I was scared at first about cheat meals. But I found personally for myself, after I would have a cheat meal and then I would get back on, I would lose weight because I think that it was kind of kick-starting my metabolism again. Let myself indulge in those foods that I wanted and wouldn't worry about it, or try not to worry about it, and then I would get back on it, because again, consistency is key. Everything in moderation. You know, you should never have to give up something for your life. So I really do believe that those are like the big aspects. Also, like, there are healthier food swaps that you can do when you go out to restaurants. Like, you don't have to just entirely cut out restaurants. You can make different food choices that are healthier and will make you feel good. And I can make another video on some of the food choices and like food swaps at restaurants that I would make, because now like I, you know, really enjoy them. Like I like these a lot more than what I was like consuming before I started my weight loss journey. Another big aspect, since this is like a lifestyle change, is making sure that you like the foods that you are eating. So find good healthy recipes that are gonna help your weight loss goals that you enjoy eating, because that is a huge part. I think that I can make another video on some of the foods that I was eating, but I love and still love like all of the healthier foods, and I had a great time just sitting down and cooking it and, you know, really fueling my body and making sure that I was eating the foods that made me feel good. And on top of that, like, I really do think that like the sauces and stuff that you're using and all of that is super important too, because now like one of my favorite snacks is broccoli or like steamed vegetable and sriracha, which is like, before I would have never thought that that would be one of my favorite snacks, but it is. And so that's why I'm like, if I can do it, you guys can do it too, because I do believe that your taste buds really change after a while. haven't had McDonald's in probably like over a year at this point. I still love Taco Bell, like that's never gonna change, but I haven't had McDonald's and I don't crave it, and I crave like the healthier foods now that I am eating, because I do think your taste buds change. Like, it's crazy, but it will happen. So again, if you're just consistent with it, it'll come to you and it makes you feel good. Eating these foods will make you feel good, so you're gonna want to keep doing it and keep eating it. So those are just my weight loss tips. That's kind of my weight loss journey and how I lost the weight. It's not gonna be like super quick. This is all occurring over the last year of my life, but I really am very happy with the choices that I made. I feel a lot better. Mentally, I feel a lot better. Physically, I feel so much better. It's insane. So I just think that like overall, it's not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and say it's gonna be all like sunshine and rainbows, but it will be worth it, and you will feel better, and you will get into this routine where you're gonna want to keep doing it because it makes you feel so much better, and it's gonna make you want to, you know, keep doing it. So yeah, so that's just a little bit of my weight loss journey and my weight loss tips. And again, like, I can make more videos for you guys of the foods that I was eating and like my meal prep foods, because I love meal prep. That helped me out so much, especially as a college student, just to like grab it and go, and like the meal swaps that I made at restaurants and stuff like that. So if you guys want those videos, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to make them for you. I will be making more videos coming up, so please, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe this video and subscribe to my channel, and click that little bell. I don't know where it is because I haven't made videos in a long time, so just click the bell wherever you see it to be notified, because I will be making more videos. So yeah, bye guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.